Hello everyone, to those of you who don't know me, I'm Tumblr. I'm a writer, who isn't these days, but last year I started an initiative to write and post little bite-sized pieces of writing to my Tumblr account every single day. And I made it to a full year without missing a single one, even when I was hopped up on a lot of painkillers. I call them Brain Curds, and here's one of my favorites. Brain Curd number 356. You pour a bowl of milk. It is already too late by the time you realize you forgot the cereal. Shame. You think to yourself, this is very unfortunate. How can I remedy this situation? First, you assess the facts of the case. There is milk in a bowl, for one thing. That is the problem. You can't pour cereal on top of it, because then it will only float impotently, which means it will remain entirely dry and likely spill over the top. It's impossible to perfect the ratio between Cinnamon Toast Crunch and milk under these conditions. That is not your solution. You contemplate adding another bowl to the mix. Pour the cereal in the second bowl, naturally, and then pour the milk from this bowl into that bowl. Problem solved, or so it would seem. The trouble here is that this would create an entire additional dirty dish, which you hate with a burning passion. Doing the dishes dries out your skin, so you say, and as a result, the sink is piled up with all the milkless bowls in the house. Nobody could expect you to wash one of these before you've even had your breakfast, could they? No, this is simply not workable. Pouring the milk into a cup would have the same externality as the bowl without the convenience of only pouring the milk a single additional time. Is there no consequence-free vessel which could hold this milk temporarily? You look at the bowl. Your reflection in the milk stares back with disappointment. You look at the spoon in your hand. The reflection here also stares back in disappointment, except upside down. You look at the deranged cannibal mascots on the box of cereal. They too appear disappointed, though you are likely just projecting. Then you see the carton. Yes, the carton. You can scarcely contain your glee. Here on the counter right before you is the most obvious solution which only a true genius could come up with. The milk carton, and yes, it was right in the name too, was expertly designed just for the task of holding milk. It was where the milk came from in the first place. You couldn't ask for a better place to keep your milk than inside a milk carton, and Canadians, keep your polymer dairy sacks to yourselves. The carton is rigid, it is stable, it is passionately heroic in its aims to hold milk still and secure. That is where this milk, temporarily embarrassed by its lonely occupation of an off-white ceramic valley, must return. It must go home. You use your index fingers to widen the mouth of the carton as far as you can manage without destroying it. After all, you'll need to keep using this carton for the rest of the week and manage a dilation of approximately 1.5 inches. It will have to do. You carefully bring the bowl to the spout, take a deep breath, and slowly tilt it. The milk climbs the side of the bowl, bulging at the top with great tension, and then spills over the edge. You manage to get, half of the milk back into the carton? The rest spills onto the countertop and the floor. This will probably smell really bad tomorrow. But for now, that is not your problem. You pour your cereal into the bowl, reintroduce the displaced dairy, lower your spoon into the bowl, and take a bite. Your face sours, which is where the milk is going. You recall that you have not purchased skim milk since you gave up on your New Year's resolution last month. You spit into the sink, slightly heaving, and throw the bowl in after it. After you scrape your tongue and gargle a shot of mouthwash, you put on your coat. After all this hardship, you have surely earned it. Go buy yourself a croissant.